First tonight, we are busy with breaking news from the city of Cranston.
Efforts to evacuate more than 100 residents from the Natick Avenue area in Cranston has just been suspended. Crews had been using boats to ferry people to safety.
But within the last half hour, emergency workers managed to open a drain, removing most of the water from the road. However, the area remains closed to traffic right now. The evacuations are the first major emergency to be caused by this storm.
It's a storm that's expected to bring record flooding along the Patuxent River for the second time in just a matter of weeks.
Now, here's a live look at Warwick Avenue in Warwick right now, where the river is already creeping up over the edge of this low-lying parking lot.
On Perkins Avenue in Cranston, firefighters are going door to door, warning each resident about the possibility of flooding. Tonight, the message for people who live along local rivers is get ready.
We could be facing right now some of the worst flooding we have seen, any of us, in a long, long time. And that worse than a couple of weeks ago, potentially worse than 2005.
Now, here's a look at live pinpoint Doppler 12. All that green represents a slow-moving storm, which is dumping heavy rain across southern New England.
We have live pinpoint weather team coverage tonight. Meteorologist TJ Del Santo is tracking the storm and the river levels. Stephen Schuler is live in Warwick with more on how residents there are getting ready right now.
But we'll begin with Danielle North, who's live in Cranston with more on tonight's breaking news.
Well, I have to tell you what a difference a half hour makes. At the 10 o'clock hour, we were reporting live from here, and the water was still pretty much raging over Natick Avenue. But I'm going to step aside, and you can see, as you mentioned just a moment ago, crews were able to find some of the drains in the road and actually alleviate a lot of the water that was rushing across the road just a short time ago. But for a couple of hours here in Cranston tonight, fire crews were using a rescue boat to usher some of the stranded residents here to safety.
This is extremely bad. This is about as bad as it gets right now.
Our eyewitness news cameras capturing this tense situation on Natick Avenue in Cranston. The fire department quickly strings a safety line across the flooded roadway after the mayor orders a mandatory evacuation of the Valley View neighborhood and residents along this part of Natick Ave.
Given the situation that we're facing, the structural integrity of the road, I'd rather be safe than sorry, because it might be a different story if there was another way out over the bridge, but we don't have that. People could potentially be trapped.
The Natick Avenue Bridge was damaged during the flooding 2 weeks ago, so an estimated 100 people have no way out. These two brothers just reunited with Mom after she returned from work and couldn't get to them.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm glad I have my children with me now, and that's why they wouldn't let me go there.
My husband and my son are there, and they're worried about me.
While Anita Lima was still waiting for the rescue boat to get to her family, she's been waiting even longer for the city to find a permanent solution to a water problem that has plagued this area for years.
I don't think they know what to do. I've been to the town meetings where they've had people come and engineers, and it just kind of gets volleyed back and forth as to what to do. I don't think anybody knows.
And we're back live here in Cranston again, where the efforts to take some of the stranded residents halted just a short time ago after drains ended up sort of doing the trick here. But again, we are expecting a significant amount of rain tomorrow, so the situation is, of course, going to be monitored by the city throughout the night and throughout the day tomorrow as well. A couple other areas that they're keeping a close eye on: the Oaklawn Avenue Bridge area, the Fordham Road apartments as well, and earlier we mentioned Perkins Ave. A lot of residents along the Patuxent River there keeping a very close eye on things as well. With the very latest from Cranston with the Mobile Newsroom, I'm Danielle North. Now back to you.